So what are we doing today? Well, today, as you know, I'm inside when it rains. I just thought I'd show you the outside that it's actually raining here. It's a beautiful cold rain, very welcome. So instead of sweating through my t-shirts, I actually got water on them, but that was from the rain, which is really a nice reprieve from this hot summer that we get always in here in Texas. So I wanted to talk about trusting other people and how overall people are trustworthy, but sometimes with today's skepticism going on, it's in scams and constant salespeople calling you on the phone, you start losing your trust in the common person. And I just wanted to discuss, I kind of took a leap of faith a couple of times actually, and I answered an ad on Facebook Marketplace, and it was for pawpaw plants. And in case you don't know, they're actually indigenous to Texas and some other southeastern states. And I had purchased some pawpaw plants from a nursery, a commercial nursery, and the trees didn't bloom in the spring. And they have a year warranty, but you have to do a scratch test, and needless to say, I haven't got a credit back from them yet. So I answered an ad in Facebook Marketplace, and it was like pawpaw trees, $10. But the distance that I'd have to travel for them, although not a crazy amount, I just I just didn't feel like it warranted it. But I really want a pawpaw plant, so I called up the person advertising in Marketplace and I said, hey, I really want one of your plants. Do you think you can maybe mail it? And they're like, well, I don't trust that, that they'll succeed, because I'm not really set up for mailing, which is obviously understandable considering they're just selling on Facebook Marketplace. And so I suggested, well, maybe I could buy some seeds. And they said, well, I really started all the seeds. And I wound up giving them my phone number and calling them. And so we had a conversation, kind of gardener to gardener, what I tried. And so the idea arose that maybe we should just send the seeds in soil that have already somewhat sprouted. And then I just pay the postage or whatever it cost and send it. This was before July 4th. And so the person was so gracious as to videotape and send me the videotapes of the soil and the seeds being put in water and the postage sticker on the label. So I just wanted to comment, with all that effort someone put out, and these seeds had actually been foraged from Tennessee, and I said, as a the ending of a telephone conversation, I said, well, thank you for foraging. And she said, well, thank you for the trust. And, I guess that's unique nowadays to even trust people, since, if you don't know them and it's just sight unseen. But I just want to tell you, there's a lot of good people out there, and especially in agriculture. So the small time farmer type or forager or homesteader. So it was kind of like a delight to actually be reinvigorated with, you can trust people, and it's nice, and it makes you realize there's a lot of good people out there, and unfortunately one rotten apple spoils the whole barrel, but most of us are in the barrel and we're not the rotten ones. So anyway, I just wanted to end the video in saying, why don't you try reaching out to somebody and see if your trust issues go away, and you might get inspired. Anyway, that's what we're doing today on this rainy day, and I hope it rains all day, in all honesty. Bye for now.